Hi everyone, welcome to Blissful Study. Today is 15th of September, and if you have seen my previous video, then you must be aware that I am getting up early nowadays. So today also I started studying at 6:30, beginning my day with physics. Actually I had misplaced my physics class notes, but luckily I have found it now. And that's the reason I'm writing the summary of motion in straight line chapter, and this is what it looks like. And after finishing my breakfast, now it's time to watch the lectures, but before that I'm going to revise the previous class notes from my summary book. So here I'm doing the botany class by Rishabh sir. And in my previous video many of you have thanked me for motivating you, but let me tell you one thing, the biggest source of motivation is within you, that is your own thoughts. So think big and think positive, keep motivating yourself. Now the botany lecture is also over. Moving to the second class of the day, that is the physical chemistry. And yes, I have purchased the Savoury program and many of you have asked about it, so I have also included that as well in this video. So far we are done with the botany lecture and the chemistry lecture, and the zoology lecture is at 6 p.m. So by the time I'll show you about the Savoury program. So in Savoury you get to connect with the premium coaches, that is they are the actual teachers of the respective subjects. In Savoury you can ask all your academic as well as non-academic doubts, and teachers will also take sessions like this. Today we have at 1:15 assertion reasoning on breathing and exchange of gases, and they also conduct some quiz which is at 5 p.m. for the same chapter. They will also provide you these kinds of formula notes. So this Savoury program is same like using a WhatsApp. You can either message, send a photo or even send a voice message. But sometimes we don't get the reply in this chat, so we have to just click on this camera icon, and there will be a teacher sitting. You can directly contact them.
रिवीजन स्लो जो तुम्हें लग रहा है कि ये मुझे पॉइंट मैंने 10 दिन पहले पढ़ा था, ये चैप्टर सपोज चैप्टर पढ़े हुए 15 दिन हो गए और लग रहा है कि ये भूल जाएगा, तो उसको एक बार रिवाइज करिए। 3 नए स्लॉट में 3 नई चीजें पढ़नी ही है, नए चैप्टर करने ही है, 1 फॉर फिजिक्स, 1 फॉर केमिस्ट्री, 1 फॉर बायोलॉजी, नॉट होल चैप्टर 3 आवर्स में जितना हो रहा है। ठीक है, ठीक है, अवॉइड लिखा हमने वो बस सही है ना, बस जल्दी जल्दी सच अरेंजमेंट ना एग्जैक्टली लाइन यही होती है, रीजन गलत।
This is the assertion and reason class of Savoury. Ma'am is asking the questions and she will select who is going to answer, and that person has to unmute and answer the question. It's 3:10 right now and I'm back from my lunch break. This is the DPP of motion in straight line chapter. I'm going to solve this DPP right now. So moving on further, now let's revise the cell cycle and cell division chapter from the Neet app, because Neet is the best app for revising because it has questions framed from each and every line of NCERT. These questions are framed even from the diagrams as well as from the points to ponder section, which most of the students fail to read. Let me show you how Neet revision algorithm works. So when you practice in the learning section, after 24 hours, whichever question you practice, it will come in the temporary memory section, both right and wrong questions. But to pass on the question from temporary memory to short-term memory, you need to answer it right. Like that, there are 7 steps to move it to permanent long-term memory. But in any step you got wrong, it will take more 7 times for you to move to the permanent long-term. So if you practice one question from the temporary memory and you move it to the short-term memory, it won't appear today itself. It will appear after 24 hours. Like that in Fibonacci series 1, 3rd, 5th. All questions you practice from learn will go to the temporary memory and then move towards the long-term memory irrespective of chapters and topics. In physics, Neet has a special section made for learning the formulas. The formula are in the form of flashcards, which has the match type questions where you have to match the elements with right expression and then the jumbled words to figure out the formula. Neet Physics also has video lectures on all important topics. So if you are looking for smart and effective way to revise and retain the learned concepts without spending lakhs on institutes, Neet is the one. Download the Neet app using the link in the description and use this code to get 300 rupees off on all subscriptions. So as I have told you earlier, I have a quiz on 5 pm on breathing and exchange of gases chapter. So I'm going to quickly revise my NCERT along with the class notes. So it's currently 6:05 right now and I'm going to watch the PYQ session of units measurement and error chapter. This is by Tanuj Bansal sir. The PYQ session was really very amazing and Tanuj sir taught everything so nicely, cleared all the concepts. Currently watching the lecture number 4 of chemistry solid states. So I'm back from my dinner and I'm going to solve the DPP 1 and 2 of chemistry. Many people have asked me that where do I live? Is it a hostel or it's my home? So this is my house and I'm completely preparing from Physicswallah. So the zoology lecture from MD sir has now been uploaded in the recorded and I'm going to learn from the class notes and read the NC. And after completing it, I'm also solving the DPP of this lecture. So I have completed it and now it's 11:10 right now and I want to thank you all for 5,000 subscribers. This cake is made by my mom and her channel's link is in the description. Do follow her. Please stay connected with Blissful Study. Bye.